Today's Music City Bowl was Nebraska's 53rd bowl appearance in program history. Entering today, the Huskers' all-time bowl record, an even split at 26-26. So a win over Tennessee in the Vols' backyard of Nashville this afternoon not only gets the Big Red above 500 in bowl games, but also NU's 10th win for the first time since 2012. Riker Fife making his third career start, getting some encouragement from Tommy Armstrong Jr. Second quarter, no score. Tennessee's offense gets going. Joshua Dobbs connects with Josh Malone for the 31-yard completion, and then 3 plays later, John Kelly bounces it outside, 28 yards down the sideline for the score. Tennessee gets on the board first, takes a 7-0 lead 2 minutes into the second quarter. Later in the second, more Vols. Dobbs getting loose, stretching across the pylon for the 10-yard touchdown, his 10th rushing touchdown this season. Tennessee goes up 14-0. So the Vols offense rolling, the Huskers not so much. Riker Fife sacked by LaTroy Lewis, but late in the second quarter, NU starts to get moving. Fife to Ethan Carter for the 33-yard pickup, Nebraska's first time in Tennessee territory all day long. And 2 plays later, Fife dropping it in like a butterfly with sore legs. Brandon Riley goes up and gets it, 38-yard touchdown. Riley's first this season. Nebraska now down 14-7. But just before the half, Tennessee answers. Dobbs making it look easy from 2 yards out. His second score today, and the Vols go up 21-7 heading into the halftime locker room. So third quarter, more Dobbs. He scampers down for a 28-yard gain. Dobbs ran for 118 yards this afternoon. It leads to a Tennessee field goal. Vols now lead 24-7, but the Huskers not going away. Divine Ezigbo right up the gut, a career-long 42-yard run, and look how the sophomore finishes it off. Down to the Vols' 14-yard line, and a few plays later, the former walk-ons hook up again. Fife to Brandon Riley, gets the foot down, 9-yard touchdown toss. Nebraska now down 24-14, but ensuing Tennessee possession, somehow Dobbs gets it away to Jason Kroom, bullying his way through some bad black shirt tackles down inside the 10-yard line. And later in the same drive, now in the fourth quarter, Dobbs breaks out of the pocket once again and into the end zone for his third rushing touchdown today. So the Vols now ahead 31-14, but Nebraska staying alive. Fife once again to Brandon Riley for 39 yards, leads to a Drew Brown field goal, a 45-yarder to cut the deficit to 14. Ensuing NU kickoff, it's not over quite yet. Huskers force the fumble, Muhammad Berry recovers, and Nebraska takes advantage right away. The Grand Island gunslinger using his legs this time. Fife scores from 9 yards out. All of a sudden, it's a one-score game, 31-24. But just when there seemed to be some hope, Tennessee says not so fast. Dobbs, the bomb to Josh Malone, 59-yard touchdown. So the Big Red ends its season singing the blues, falling in the Music City Bowl 38-24 to Tennessee. With the loss, the Huskers end their season at 9-4 overall. KMTV Sports Director Adam Kruger was on the sidelines for it all and has more from Nashville.
The Huskers make it interesting in the Music City Bowl, taking Tennessee into the fourth quarter, but the Big Red defense could not get a stop when it needed one, as NU falls to the Vols 38-24. The Blackshirts gave up a total of 521 yards.
We gave up big plays. I think that was, when we crawled back in it and gave up that big pass, that was kind of indicative of what that game was like for us defensively.
The Huskers allowed bowl game MVP Joshua Dobbs to account for 409 total yards of offense, including 118 on the ground.
The guy's an aeronautics space engineer. I don't know what he is, but he's really smart, and as you can see out there today, he can run pretty fast, and he's a good quarterback. I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes in the future.
The Big Red had several missed tackles on the day, as the Vols converted nearly 50% of their third downs.
I was disappointed in how we were able to go to the ball. And it wasn't necessarily a lack of effort. It just looked like, we were just gassed at times.
Meanwhile, the NU offense found its stride after a tough start. Quarterback Riker Fife, who was making just his third career start, threw for 243 yards, the second most ever by a Nebraska quarterback in a bowl game.
This guy played a heck of a game. He made all the plays that he could have, despite a bunch of pressure, and kind of crawled our team back into a chance to win it late.
However, Fife faced pressure from the Tennessee front much of the day, as the Vols racked up 7 quarterback hurries and 4 sacks on the day.
Late in the game, I think I got sacked by him, and my head was just like I was seeing stars, and I thought I was concussed. And I think I might have a mild concussion. I'm not sure.
Several NU seniors took their time coming off the field, including quarterback Tommy Armstrong Jr. When offensive coordinator Danny Langsdorf was asked about the future of the quarterback position, he said the battle starts today. With the Huskers at the Music City Bowl in Nashville, Adam Kruger, KMTV Sports.
Thanks, Adam. Now taking a look at this game by the numbers. Tennessee's 520 yards, the second most the Blackshirts have allowed all season. Only Ohio State put up more against Nebraska. And NU's one turnover in the third quarter snapped a 3.5-game streak of no turnovers for the Big Red. So once again, Nebraska falls in the Music City Bowl to Tennessee 38-24. And with the loss, the Huskers end the season dropping 4 of their last 6 games. We'll have more reaction later in sports. Emily?